cause I can't fit the bill. 3 jobs, 2 paychecks, damn, the opportunity is great. Would be better if I was being paid.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. My name is Mo, and you're watching or listening. I can't get that intro right, and I don't know if I just need to. I'm just gonna pre-record one eventually because this is just a struggle. Today I'm gonna be talking about something a little touchy, actually a little controversial, probably a little more controversial than I usually get, but I'm gonna do my best to not offend a singular person. So we are gonna approach everything with caution and perspective. So introducing the topic, I want to call it TikTok race problem. Do they have one? Do they not? It really doesn't depend on if you view TikTok as a racist platform. It's what your view is on race, like as a whole, because some people are less racially aware than others, and then when you say more racially aware, some people just signify that as making up extra BS. So really it can go both ways. It includes all sorts of racism, if you want to call it that, all sorts of anti-feminist type things, and just degradation of women, degradation of the black man, the black woman. Like, all of these cases can be made depending on what videos you want to pick. Now, there is controversy around, does TikTok allow the algorithm kind of to promote more white content than black content? And I don't know if this to be true, but I know that if I just initially think of all the famous TikTokers in my mind, they're all white. Like, if I just boom, because really you just think of Charlie Addison, David Dobrik. I guess, okay, I'm thinking of Kevin Hart, so I have to be fair. I'm thinking of Kevin Hart too, because I remember Kevin Hart made his first TikTok and he acted like an old man, and yeah, so glad he recovered from that car accident too, because yeah, he's dope. Anyways, to harp back on the racial thing, I did find it interesting that if you look at some of the dances, the Renegade and the Savage dance especially, the two creators of those dances didn't get the respect I feel like they deserved. I mean, they made the dances up. Renegade, I think it was like this 14-year-old girl, Jelena. I'll put her name right here, but it's like Jelena, and she made it up, and then eventually she went on the Ellen show, and I don't know, they basically gave her kind of the credit because Charlie kind of took it. This is all from YouTube videos because I really didn't know how to speak for other races, so I just watched a variety of videos explaining different perspectives that people had, whether it was feminism or anti-racial, like just a bunch of different topics. But you start to notice that all of these, if you look at what people dance to, it's usually black music, African American made music. I'm trying to think, did people think the same thing when like Despacito was, that's a terrible pronunciation, that's so bad, Despacito, God, that's so bad. Okay, Despacito, whatever, y'all know the song, y'all know it went like super popular. There was also a song before that called Baleando by Enrique Iglesias, and I know that song because it was one of my favorite songs, and I tried to sing it all the time. But I imagined what if Hispanic people thought the same thing when they heard white people say and sing Despacito? Again, that's a terrible pronunciation, but did people think the same thing? Because it's important to be consistent, and if you're going to be consistent, it's important to find logic in that consistency. So should people feel consistently appropriated culturally because other races are using their stuff? I went and asked my sister, who is 11 years old, do you know any people who are famous on TikTok? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, how many of them are black? And she told me she couldn't think of any at the moment. Now bear in mind, this is an 11-year-old's like, you know, mind, but I found it interesting, you know, just extra evidence. So this is, I don't know whether you think it's a problem or not, and I hop on it again that it's only a problem if you think it's a problem. If you don't think white privilege exists to begin with, then you're not going to think there's white privilege on TikTok. But if you think there's white privilege to begin with, then I guarantee you're going to find a problem with TikTok. And there was that TikTok about like constructing a black man, except they called it an N-word, and they posted that on TikTok.
Hey, today we're making
niggers.
First we have
Black. Yeah, pretty black.
Yeah. Next we have don't have a dad.
Don't have a dad? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Fried chicken and watermelon? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Next one is make good choices. Let's see.
There's nothing there. Next we have rob people.
Specifically whites. Yeah, they do that.
Last one is
Go to jail.
Yeah, it's terrible. There's videos on black African American boys and girls posting videos on when they try to uplift their fellow, I don't know, black contemporaries, that people get offended and the video gets taken down.
Other races keep on bringing down black girls, right? Ghetto because of our skin. So TikTok muted my sound because it says it's against community guidelines. So my video of uplifting black girls is against community guidelines.
And I don't know if the video gets taken down because people get offended or that TikTok itself views that as some violation, which is probably not the problem for me. I need to probably call customer service and ask them. But I don't know if they would even give me the honest answer to begin with. But think about it. If you ran a big company like that and you knew that a certain beauty should appeal, and this white beauty, well, this beauty happens to be white, then would that be illegal for the algorithm to be pushing out, certain types of content containing certain types and looks of people?
Y'all need to wake up. Like, this whole hype house is literally white.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this? I don't taste anything. I don't taste sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, milk, nothing.
I can see the business side of that. I also can see the cruel, lack of humanitarian kind of side of that. I don't know if... Could you sue the man? Can you do that? It's a Chinese company. By the way, side note, it's a Chinese company, and they also have a secondary app called Byte. Byte is less popular, but if you download it, you can see it's very similar to TikTok, except it just contains 6-second videos. So you can't... It's just shorter. It's just shorter types of content. It's kind of lame, to be honest. You can go check me out, and I have 5 videos. Yeah, I couldn't get famous on there either, just like TikTok. So screw both those apps. But anyways, both apps are owned by a Chinese company, which was Musical.ly. I think that was before TikTok. But China is a white country, and if you look at their skin tone is white, and their official language, they have Mandarin is an official language now in South Africa, and Africa is known as being this economically deficient country, but it also has a lot of potential. If businesses were to move to Africa, it would be a lot of growth. There's a lot of potential in Africa. You can listen to Akon's interviews on how he talks about Africa. He's also, I don't know, he's probably still working on that thing where he's trying to light up all of Africa. Well, he talks about how there's a lot of potential investment if people just give it the chance. But there's such a bad label on Africa, because think about how much you really learned about Africa in school. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. When you think of Africa, you think of Lion King, a hippo, and a tree, and literally that's it. So we were not properly educated on Africa. I say that all to say is maybe China is working on some kind of economic revolution where they take over Africa. But again, that's all theory. I have to do way more research on that to actually say it's true. But if it was true, just know that I said it first. So I guess this breaks down to, if you're watching this, what do I think? I definitely think there is a sense of white privilege, but I don't think it's white as in Caucasian people white. I think the whiter skin tone you are, the lighter, for some reason that's just more beautified. I just feel that portrays a more cleaner, rich image, something high class America type feel. So, and I think it just coincides with it, because if I think of all these people, I don't know, they're all white when I first think of them. And I remember seeing a video on I don't know if he was Arab or Pakistani or Bangladesh or whatever, but he was a brown dude, and he was talking about how the brown skin tends to the white man and kind of plays second fiddle, is kind of their puppet so they can fit in. And you can believe this to be true or not, but these opinions are out there. You can't just shit on them because you don't agree. So you have to kind of respect them and see where they come from. And if you can see a root, a foundation, if you can see something logical as a base, fundamental idea, then the idea came from somewhere not evil. There's something to where they're saying. You may not want to agree to it, you may not want to change your opinion, but you have to at least respect the other guy's opinion. So I say that all to say TikTok is a revolutionary app with like unlimitless potential, but y'all know what I mean. That app is so amazing and time consuming and just frustrating and just ridiculous. Just honestly, I am so jealous. It's like if you can dance on there, you're made. And I've attempted, and you can definitely go check my dance videos out. I guarantee you they'll at least show you how not to dance. So if you want to learn something new, go learn how not to dance. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you joining me as always. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and like the video, please, please, please. See y'all next time. Love you guys.
I got enough talent to light up Chicago. I might move tomorrow.